Elon Musk just announced a chip factory that could cost nearly $120 billion. Meanwhile, Wall Street firms just got hacked with nothing more than a phone call. Plus rival AI companies agreeing on something, and free hurricane forecasting that could save lives. Here's today's AI news. Elon Musk's companies just announced one of the largest manufacturing bets in American history. SpaceX and Tesla are building a joint chip factory in rural Texas called Terafab, starting with a $16.8 billion investment, though the total cost could eventually reach nearly $120 billion. The factory will produce specialized chips for two very different products: the brains inside Tesla's humanoid robots and self-driving cybercabs, and separately, high-power chips meant for data centers Musk wants to eventually put in space. It's expected to employ at least 3,000 people. Whether or not orbital data centers actually happen at scale, the chip factory built to power them is now very real. Moving on, here's something you don't see often. OpenAI, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, and several AI coding tool makers all just agreed on the same technical standard, instead of building competing versions. It's called agent plugins, a shared format that lets a single tool or skill you build work across ChatGPT, GitHub Copilot, Cursor, and other AI coding assistants, instead of rebuilding it separately for each one. Think of it like a universal charging cable, except for the tools an AI agent can use. It's already compatible with several major products at launch. For an industry that usually competes on everything, even the toolchain, actual cooperation like this is the more interesting story than the format itself. Story number 3. AMD just bought a small Toronto startup with a genuinely unusual idea. Instead of storing an AI model's knowledge on a memory chip next to the processor, the way almost everyone does it, this company etches the model directly into the silicon itself. It sounds too simple, but their early test chip ran a well-known AI model roughly 48 times faster than a comparable NVIDIA setup, by their own numbers. The trade-off is flexibility. Baking a model into a physical chip means you can't easily update it later. AMD isn't saying what it paid, but buying speed like that outright, instead of building it themselves, tells you how seriously they're taking the competition. Fourth up, Google DeepMind just gave away, for free, technology that could genuinely save lives. It's releasing the code and data behind WeatherNext, its AI system for predicting hurricanes and cyclones, to any researcher or weather agency that wants it. The headline number: it can now produce a 3-day storm forecast as accurate as what traditional weather models could only manage 2 days out, using far less raw data than those older systems need. It also generates 1,000 possible versions of how a storm could unfold, giving forecasters a real sense of the uncertainty, not just one prediction. One extra day of accurate warning before a cyclone hits is the kind of thing that actually changes outcomes on the ground. And finally, some of the biggest names in finance just got hit by an old-fashioned trick with a modern twist. A hacking group has been cold-calling employees at firms like Blackstone, KKR, and Apollo, pretending to be internal IT support, a technique called vishing, short for voice phishing. Once they've got someone on the phone, they walk them through what looks like a normal login page, except it's fake, built to steal credentials in real time. Investigators have linked the group to over 200 targeted companies and traced roughly $10 million in stolen cryptocurrency to them this year, with ransom demands running as high as $3 million. No AI model was hacked here, just a very convincing phone call. From billion-dollar chip factories to a scam that's just a convincing phone call, today covers the full range of what AI actually means right now. If this helped you keep up, subscribe. I do this every day. Stay safe, watch out for unexpected calls asking for your login, and I'll see you in the next one.